Good evening. Good morning, too. We are so excited that you are all here. We've never done, in my 21 years here, we've never done 3 middle school musicals. We've never performed 3 times. So this is very exciting. We're glad to be able to feature 3 different groups of people. And we're tired and excited. And we're going to do the best we've done so far. I'm completely positive. So sit back and relax and enjoy The Wizard of Oz.
Auntie Em, just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto.
Dorothy, please. Don't bother us now, honey. This old incubator's gone bad.
But, Aunt Em, Miss Gulch did Toto right over the back with the rake, just because she says he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat.
Dorothy, honey, it will have to wait. We're busy.
But he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week. And he can't catch her old cat anyway. And now she says she's gonna get the sheriff and—
Come on, you two, step it up.
We're coming. Gotta get the logs in.
Uncle, what am I gonna do about Miss Gulch?
Oh, look at Dorothy. You weren't using your head at all about Miss Gulch. Think you didn't have any brains at all.
I have so got brains.
Well, then why don't you use them? When you come home, don't go by Miss Gulch's place.
Listen, kid, you don't want to let that old Gulch heifer try and buffalo you, do you? She ain't nothing to be afraid of. Have a little courage, that's all.
Here. What's all this jabber-wapping about when there's work to be done? Go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Aunt Em, you know what Miss Gulch said she was gonna do to Toto?
Dorothy, honey, stop imagining things. You get yourself into a fret over nothing. Just help us out today and you'll find yourself in a place without trouble.
Some place where there isn't any trouble. Do you suppose there's such a place, Toto? There must be. It's not a place you can get to by a boat or a train. It's far, far away. Beyond the moon, beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Mr. Gale, I'm in senior life right away. It's about Dorothy.
Dorothy? Well, what has Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all about lame from this bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, so she bit her dog.
No, that dog is a menace to the community. I'm taking him to the sheriff to make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto, oh, you can't. You mustn't. Auntie Em, Uncle Henry, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we, Em?
Please, Aunt Em, Toto didn't mean to. He didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. I let him go in her garden. You can send me to bed without supper.
If you don't hand over that dog, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
Well, what if she kept him tied up? He's really gentle with gentle people, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's my order allowing me to take him, unless you want to go against the law.
Dorothy, honey, we can't go against the law. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
Now you're seeing reason.
I won't let you take him. You go away, you. I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, don't let her take Toto. Don't let her take him, please.
Put him in the basket, Henry.
Oh, don't, Uncle Henry, please don't.
No. No, he can't be against the law, Dorothy.
You're nothing but a wicked old witch.
Myra Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you run the rest of us around. For 23 years now, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you, and now, well, as a good Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can, and if you don't want to hear, you better get your carcass.
I don't take kindly to that kind of attitude, Mr. Gale. I have friends in higher places.
Toto, darling. Oh, Toto, you came back. Oh, I'm so glad, Toto. They'll be coming back for you in a minute. We've got to get away. We've got to run away quick.
Leaving so soon? Wait, don't tell me. You are running away.
How did you guess?
Well, Madame Marvel never guesses. She knows now. Why are you running away?
Nobody cares about me at home. They wouldn't even miss me.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Oh, they won't, honestly. Aunt Emma's even going to let them kill Toto for biting Miss Gulch.
Here, sit down here.
My, it's beautiful.
Yes, it is. Now, gaze into the crystal ball with me. Aha! I see a woman. She's wearing a dress.
Is it a polka dot dress?
Yes, it is a polka dot dress. And her face is careworn.
Yes, that's Aunt Em.
Her name is Emily?
That's right. What's she doing?
Well, I can't quite see. Why, she's crying.
Oh,
She's going into a little bedroom.
does it have poppies on the wallpaper?
Yes, there are poppies on the wallpaper. What's this? She's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping down on the bed.
Oh, no.
That's all. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, you don't suppose she could really be sick, do you? I've got to get home right away. Come on, Toto. Goodbye, Madame Marvel, and thanks a lot.
Well, you'd better get home quickly. There's a big storm coming. It's a whopper to speak in the vernacular of the peasantry. Poor little kid. I hope she gets home all right.
Hunt, get them horses loose. Hickory, check on those pigs. Cause that killer can only mean one thing.
Henry, a twister just spotted on the way and it's coming our way.
Dorothy!
Everyone, to a storm cellar.
Auntie Em? Auntie Em, where is everybody? They're not on the ground, Toto. We must be up inside the cyclone. Hide, Toto, hide! Toto? Toto, where are you? Ruff. Oh, Toto. Ruff. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. You're right, we must be over the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas anymore.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? Toto's my dog.
Oh, well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me here because a new witch has arrived and dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and there you are, and that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh, my.
So, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
But I already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are all old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins, they're laughing because I'm a witch. I'm Glinda, the Good Witch of the North.
You are? Oh, I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly.
I didn't know.
The Munchkins are happy because you've freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
But if you please, what are munchkins?
They are the little people who live in this land, my dear. It's Munchkin Land, and you are their national heroine. It's all right. You may all come out now. It's all right. You may all come out.
Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred. It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on a broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
And oh, what happened then was rich.
The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a stitch. It landed on the wicked witch in the middle of a ditch, which was not a healthy situation for a wicked witch who began to twitch and was reduced to just a stitch of what was once a wicked witch.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly.
You killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
Let the joy news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepyhead, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go, below, 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 yo. Let's open up and sing, and ring the bells out, ding dong, the merry-o. Sing it high, sing it low, let them know the wicked witch is dead. As mayor of the Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally. But we've got to verify it legally. To see if she is morally, ethically,
Spiritually, physically,
positively, absolutely,
undeniably, and reliably dead. As coroner, I must aver I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
Friends, this is a day of independence for all Munchkins and their descendants. If any. Yes, let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Let them know the wicked witch is dead. We represent the Lullaby League, the Lullaby League, the Lullaby League, and in the name of the Lullaby League, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
We
Represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
We welcome you to Munchkin Land, tra-la-la, tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Tra-la-la-la. From now on, you'll be history.
You'll be hissed.
You'll be hissed.
You'll be history. And we will glorify your name. You will be a bust.
Be a bust.
Be a bust.
In the Hall of Fame. Tra-la-la, 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 tra-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, 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 tra-la-la. you said she was dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's even worse than the other one was.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you? Answer me!
Leave her alone.
Oh, you stay out of this. I'm here for vengeance. So it was you, was it? You've killed her, didn't you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody. Really, I didn't.
Didn't mean it, eh? Accident day. Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too, and this is how I do it.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
Slippers, yes! The slippers! They're gone! The ruby slippers, what have you done with them? Give them back to me or I'll...
There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give me back my slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back!
They must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly. Keep tight inside of them.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, it's true. I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like. But just try and stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
It's all right. You may all come out now. She's gone. Pooh, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made rather bad enemies with the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz, but which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who may be able to help you is the wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, then you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never leave those slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start with the Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning, and all you have to do is follow the yellow brick road.
Well, what happens if I get lost?
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Goodbye! My, people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road.
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 Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Follow the yellow brick road. Now which way do we go?
That way is a very nice way.
Who said that?
It's pleasant down that way as well.
Ruff, ruff. That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain. Only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But a lot of people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right. Well, we haven't really been introduced properly, have we?
Why, no.
How do you do? I'm Dorothy Gale. This is my dog, Toto.
How do you do? Both of you.
Very well, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm not doing very well at all. You see, it's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a pole up your back.
That must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Get down? No, you see...
Let me help you.
Of course. I'm not very smart about doing things, but I think if you just push down the little nail in the back, maybe I'll fall in. There goes some of me again.
Does it hurt you?
No, of course not. I just keep on picking it back up and putting it back in again.
Oh.
My, it's good to be free. Hey, now, you get on out of here. Boo! Scat! I said boo! Oh, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to eat in my fields and laugh in my face. Now give me that back. Oh, I'm a failure. And it's because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with the brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thunk before.
And then I'd sit and think some more.
You would not be just a nothing.
My head all full of stuffing,
Your heart all full of pain.
then perhaps I deserve ya and be even worthy of ya. If I only had a brain.
If our scarecrow back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Sure.
Where's Kansas?
That's where I live. I want to get back there so badly. I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to ask the Wizard of Oz to help me.
Do you think the wizard could give me some brains?
I couldn't say. But even if he didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
That's true.
But I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get into trouble.
A witch, huh? I'm not scared of any old witch. In fact, I'm not scared of anything. Well, except a lighted match.
I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box full of them at the chance of getting some brains. Look, I won't be any trouble because I don't eat. And I won't try to manage things because I haven't got a brain. Won't you take me with you?
Of course I will.
Hooray! We're off to see the wizard. To Oz!
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh my God.
Oh, look, apples.
How dare you? Give her that apple back. Thief! Thief! What do you think you're doing?
We've been walking a long way, and I was hungry.
She was hungry. The audacity. The nerve! How would you like if someone came and picked something off of you?
Oh, dear, I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas anymore.
I'll show you how to get some apples. Come along now, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples.
What do you mean she doesn't want any of those apples? Are you hinting my apples aren't what they ought to be?
Oh, no. It's just that she doesn't like little green worms.
How dare you! Get up. Take that!
Hooray! I guess that did work. Help yourself.
Ruff, ruff, ruff. What is it, Toto? Why, it's a man made out of tin.
Oil can. Oil can.
Oil can what?
Did you say something?
Oil can.
Oil can, here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
My mouth. My mouth.
I think he said his mouth. The other side.
There you go. My goodness, how did you ever get like this?
Well, you see, about a year ago, I was chopping down that tree over there, when suddenly it started to rain, and I rusted solid, and I've been that way ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart, all hollow. When a man's an empty kettle. I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart.
But that was wonderful. Why don't you come with us to the Emerald City to ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart?
Why, that's a long and dangerous journey, and it might rain on the way.
But you were just telling us how much you love a heart.
And I'll keep the oil can handy.
Why, suppose the wizard wouldn't give me a heart when we got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
Bring the little lady along, are we? My fine gentleman? We'll stay away from her. Or I'll make a beehive out of you, Tin Man. And I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow. And as for you, my fine lady, I wish you luck with the Wizard of Oz and a happy journey back to Kansas.
Stuff a mattress with me? Ha! I'll see it that you get to the wizard whether I get a brain or not.
Beehive, bah! I'll see you get to the wizard whether I get a heart or not.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody ever had.
To Oz.
To Oz!
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Meet them at the apple. I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
I think it gets darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Animals that eat straw?
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
And bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Put him up, put him up. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
Go away and let us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? How long can you stay fresh in that can of yours? Come on, get up and fight.
Yeah, Scarecrow, get up and teach him a lesson.
Why don't you teach him a lesson?
I hardly know him.
All right, Pee-wee. I guess it's just you and me.
Shame on you!
What'd you do that for? I didn't bite him.
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough going around picking on straw men, but when you go around picking on poor little dogs.
You don't have to hit me. Is my nose bleeding?
Of course not. My goodness, what a fuss you're making. Why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I haven't got any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Well, why don't you try counting sheep?
That doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them.
Do you think the wizard could help him?
I don't see why not. We're on our way to see the wizard. I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I would.
Well, no, of course not.
That's awfully kind of you. My life's been simply unbearable. Yes, it's sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim and verve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as a blizzard.
And I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve,
Then I'm sure to get a brain, a heart,
A home, the nerve.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
So you won't take warning, eh? All the worse for you then. Ha! When I gain control of those ruby slippers, my power will be the greatest in all of Oz. And now, my beauties, something with a little sting in its step. Jitterbugs, yes! Make her dance, dance, dance till those ruby slippers fall from her feet. Now go.
what's that sound? Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise didn't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's giving me the jitters and the joints around the knees.
I think I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel a palpitation.
Is Monica the fourth? I don't like the situation.
Are you gonna sing a rattle and fill us full of horror?
I like to run down, but I think I lost my roar.
Who's that hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal, the jitterbug. Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have terrible, horrible buzz. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees can do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. Do-ah, do-ah, do-ah. The jitterbug. Do-ah, do-ah, do-ah.
That's right! Dance, dance, dance till you dance away those ruby slippers!
Who's that hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal, the jitterbug. Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees, breeze, bats, trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. What the bees, breeze, bats, trees can do what the jitterbug does. Do what the jitterbug does. So be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. The jitterbug. The jitterbug. The jitterbug. Jitterbug. Look out for that bug!
There is nothing so depressing as boundless optimism. Happily, it is totally misplaced. And now, shall I squash them out like the interfering bugs they are? Or shall I be witty and creative? The bug alternative is attractive but messy. So witty and creative wins the day. Aha! Something with poison in it. Poison, but attractive to the eye and soothing to smell. Poppies! Poppies, poppies, poppies. This lethal lullaby will put them to sleep forever, and then the ruby slippers will be mine.
Seal Brick Road seems to go on forever.
If you're tired, Dorothy, we can take a shortcut.
The road curves around this poppy field. We can cut through and then pick up on the other side.
Let's go.
I've never seen such beautiful poppies.
I think poppies are my favorite flower.
The smell is so wonderful. And the singing.
I can hear it too. Sounds just like the heavenly semaphores.
Oh, what is it? I can't walk anymore. I'm just so sleepy.
Give us your hand. We'll pull you along.
Oh no, I've got to rest for just a minute. You lay there, Teto. We can have a little sleep together.
You can't rest now. We've still got such a long ways to go.
Come to think of it, 40 wings wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh no, don't you start too.
It's the poppies. That's what's doing it.
Don't you cry. You'll rest yourself again. This is a spell, this is.
It's the Wicked Witch. Help! Help! Help!
Don't shout for help. No one will hear you. Help! Help!
I hear you, Scarecrow. My magic cannot do the magic of the Wicked Witch of the West, but perhaps this will help. It's snowing.
Oh.
What unusual weather we're having, ain't it?
Give me the oil can, quick! He's rested himself again.
I don't have the oil can.
I just realized something.
What is it?
I'm sitting on it. Boy, those poppies are powerful stuff. Didn't even feel a thing.
Dorothy, you're awake.
My white magic has done its work. Journey's end is now in sight.
The Emerald City. Oh, we're almost there at last, at last.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the light. March up to the gate and bid it open.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Just like I knew it would be. You really must be a wonderful wizard to live in a city like that.
Well, come on then.
What are we waiting for?
On to Oz.
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Have you ever seen anywhere so beautiful?
The walls are so high.
I'm getting giddy just looking at them.
Now state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
Oh, the wizard. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Well, then how do you know there is one?
Because if there wasn't one, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, please, sir, I've got to see the wizard. The Good Witch of the North sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Oh, well, why didn't you say it in the first place? Just follow the yellow brick road.
And a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laughed the day away in the merry land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, 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 and a couple of la-di-das. That's how the crickets crick all day in the merry land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Take it out for lunch and then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun! Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, ho ho ha ha ha. That's how we laughed the day away in the merry old land, merry old land, merry old, merry old, merry old land of...
Where is she? Where's the girl?
Who's her? Who's her?
It's the witch. She followed us here.
Can't you take no for an answer?
Hide!
Good people of Oz, listen and listen well. Bring forward the one who goes by the name of Dorothy.
Who's Dorothy?
So that's how you're going to play it? Well, then here's a little message for the girl. See that she gets it.
What are we going to do?
There's a guard right over there. Maybe they can point us in the right direction.
If you please, sir, could you direct us to the wizard? We want to see him, all 4 of us.
Nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody not know how.
Oh, but we must.
I got a permit just for the occasion.
Nobody not know how.
But she's Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy? Well, that makes a difference. Wait here. I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear that? He'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brain.
I can fairly hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king! If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal growl. Woof! As I'd click my heel, all the trees would kneel, the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrows would take wing. If I were king.
Your Majesty, if you were a king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not know how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Impossible.
How about a hippopotamus?
I'd thrash her from top to bottomest.
Suppose you met an elephant?
I'd wrap him in a elephant.
What about a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How? What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes a flag on mast to wave? Courage. What makes an elephant charge his tusk from the misty mist to the dusky dusk? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage!
You can say that again. If he were king.
Go on home, the wizard says go away.
Go away?
Oh, we've come such a long way just for nothing. And I thought I was on my way home.
Oh, don't cry, Dorothy.
Auntie Em was so good to me, and I never appreciated it, running away and hurting her feelings. And then Marvel said she was sick. She may be dying, and it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself. Never!
Oh, please stop crying. I'll get you into the wizard somehow. Come on, I didn't and myself before.
Minute, fellas. I was just thinking. I really don't want to see the wizard this much. I better wait for you outside.
Oh, he's just scared again.
Don't you know the wizard's going to give you some courage?
I'd be too afraid to ask him for it.
Oh, well, then we'll ask him for you.
I'd sooner wait outside.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
What is it?
somebody pulled my tail.
Oh, you did it yourself.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
If you please, sir, I am Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask
Silence!
Too many crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
It's me.
You dare to come to me for a heart, do you? You clinking, clattering collection of colligonous junk.
You see, a while back we were walking down the yellow brick road.
Quiet!
Oh,
And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain? You billowing bale of bovine fodder.
Your Honor, Your Excellency, your wizardry.
Enough! And you, Lion.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper. The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What's that? What did he say?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant your request. Now go.
But what if she kills us first?
I said go.
haunted forest?
Witch's Castle, 1 mile.
I'd turn back if I were you.
That's the best news of her whole day.
Oh, no, you don't.
Do you know something? I believe there's spooks around here.
That's ridiculous. Spooks? That's silly.
Don't you believe in spooks?
Why only?
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks.
You'll believe in more than that before I finished with you. Welcome to the haunted forest, my dears. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine.
Who's that? Who's that?
They are lovely slippers, aren't they, Nico? Now be a good boy and invite your few of your friends to the party.
If I had a heart, I think it'd be beating faster.
Now, bring that girl and her dog to my castle. Well, do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. And take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all. Now go, bring me that girl and her dog. Fly, fly, fly! She's so misguided, it's all so one-sided. That dim-witted girl dares to tangle with me. She's prissy, she's clueless, and I want her shoeless. I'll show her how fiendishly mean I can be. I want those shoes to establish just who's number one, from the east to the west. Then I'll be complete with the world at my feet, and red always suited me best. I know I hold sway over all I survey, but I now need a much bigger deal. The shoes are the key to the making of me, so find her and bring her to me. When I get that footwear from her and it's put where it could have been, should have been, right from the start, my power will grow, it'll blossom and flow through the world, through the years, and straight to my heart. We all like to dance, so now here's your chance. You'll dance to your very last gasp. Gyrate, pirouette, you'll swelter and sweat and stumble right into my grasp. You'll find you can't stop as you dance till you drop and stumble right into my grasp. I know I hold sway over all I survey, but I need a much bigger deal. The shoes are the key to the making of me, so find her and bring her to heel. So Dorothy dear, I hope I've made clear what you have to surrender and why. It's the end of the line now, the slippers are mine. You're welcome, my pretty. Yes, you're welcome, my pretty. Tonight.
They've captured Dorothy and Toto. We've got to do something.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Help! Help! Shoo, go away, be gone. Shoo, shoo.
What happened to you?
They tore my legs off and threw them over there. Then they tore my chest out and threw it over there.
Well, that's you all over.
Sure knocked the stuffings out of you, didn't they?
Don't just stand there talking. Put me back together. We've got to find Dorothy.
You've captured the girl and her dog? Oh, such a good little monkey. Bring me the dog. such a good little dog. Nico, where are our manners? It's time to entertain our guest. Bring me the girl. What an unexpected pleasure, my dear. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
What are you going to do with my dog? Give him back to me.
All in good time, my pretty. All in good time.
Oh, please give me back my dog.
Certainly, when you give me those ruby slippers.
But the Good Witch of the North told me not to.
Very well. Nico, my pet, tie a rock around the mangy dog's neck and toss him in the river. We can all watch him drown.
No, please, you can have your slippers. Just give me back Toto.
What a good little girl. I knew you would see reason.
I'm sorry. I didn't do it. Can I still have my dog?
No. Oh, fool that I am. I should have remembered. Those ruby slippers can never be removed as long as you're alive.
What are you going to do?
Well, it's not what I'm going to do. It's how I'm going to do it. These things must be done delicately, you see.
Run, Toto, run!
Catch him, you fool!
He got away! He got away!
Which is more than you ever will. Drat you and your dog. See this hourglass over here? That's how long you've got to be alive. And it isn't long, my pretty, it isn't long.
Look, it's the witch's castle.
But how are we going to find Dorothy? My paws are getting tired from all this searching.
Ruff! Toto, where have you been?
Ruff, ruff, ruff. He-oh, wee-oh, wee-oh.
What's he saying?
The witch's Dorothy locked her castle.
Oh, I hate to think of Dorothy in the awful place. We've got to get her out.
Don't cry. We haven't got the oil can handy, and you've been squeaking enough as it is.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
What's them? What's them?
Oh, wee-oh, wee-oh. 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 Oh, wee-oh, wee-oh.
Those are Winkies, the witch's guards.
Get him away! Get him away!
I think I've got a plan.
He's got a plan.
And we need you to lead us.
Me?
Yes, you.
All right, I'll do it for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch, guards or no guards, I'll tear him apart. But there's one thing I need you fellas to do.
What is it?
Talk me out of it.
It's a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around.
Heaven opens a magic lane.
Auntie Em, is it really you?
When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane
to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain.
Dorothy, dear, I hope you can hear me wherever you are. We're trying to find you, dear. Just come home to us. Just come home to us safe and sound.
Oh, I want to, Auntie Em, but I'm here in Oz, locked up in the witch's castle, and I'm so afraid. I don't know what to do.
Dorothy, dear, just come home to us. Just come home.
If happy
light beyond the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't
Sorry to break up the happy reunion.
Auntie Em, come back.
I'll give you Auntie Em, my pretty. Nico, gather the Winky guards. Her time is almost up. When I return, you'll get yours, and I'll have mine.
And halt! That will be all men. Dismissed!
You heard him. Back to your watch. Back to your watch.
We'll guard the girl. That's right. Keep moving. Keep moving. You haven't forgotten your old pals, have you, Dorothy?
Oh, I knew you'd come. I just knew it. But how did you manage it?
Well, it was Scarecrow's idea.
Lion roared him down. And Tin Man somehow knew just exactly where to find you.
Where's Toto?
Did they hurt you?
No, I'm all right. But we've got to get out of here.
Going so soon? Why, my little party's just beginning. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. Thought you'd be pretty foxy, didn't you? Well, I'm going to start in on you right here, one after the other. And the last to go will see the first three go before her. And your mangy little dog, too. Now, where to begin? Ah, yes. How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
No, don't burn me! Ow!
Oh, you cursed brat! Look at what you've done! I'm melting! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Oh, who would have thought a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh, look out! I'm going!
She's dead. You've killed her.
I didn't mean to, really. It's just... he was on fire.
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead.
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead.
The broom. Maybe have it.
Please, and take it with you.
Thank you so much. Now we can go back to the wizard and tell him the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead.
Woo!
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the Wicked Witch. Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. She's gone where the dollars go. Below, 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 yo-ho. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, the merry-o. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the Wicked Witch is dead.
Why have you come back?
We've brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West, so we'd like you to keep your promise, if you please, sir.
Go away and come back tomorrow.
Ruff, ruff, ruff. Tomorrow? But I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah.
Ruff,
Pay no attention to the man behind that curtain.
Ruff.
Now go, before I lose my temper.
ruff, 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 ruff.
The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear, I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
You better be good enough to send Dorothy back to Kansas.
And to give Tin Man his heart.
And the courage you promised the Cowardly Lion.
And the brain you promised Scarecrow.
But you've got them. You've had them all the time.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Of course you have. Why, Scarecrow, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, there are universities where men go to become great thinkers, and they have no more brains than you do. But they have one thing that you haven't got. A diploma.
A diploma? Gee!
Therefore, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD,
THD?
Doctor of Thinkology.
Oh, the sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side? Oh, joy, rapture! I've got a brain. How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine lion friend, you're under the delusion that because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, there are men who are called heroes, and they have no more courage than you do. But they have one thing that you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, for conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you with the Triple Cross.
The Triple Cross!
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized tin friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Yes, back where I come from, there are men who do nothing all day but good deeds, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing that you haven't got, a testimonial.
Did you hear that? A testimonial.
Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I present you with a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
It ticks.
But what about Dorothy? I don't think there's anything in that bag for me.
The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
I'm an old Kansas man myself, premier balloonist to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company, until one day my balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Then suddenly, the wind changed, and the balloon floated down into the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Oh.
And in that balloon, you and I will return to the land of E Pluribus Unum.
Did you hear that? He's gonna take me home.
Our balloon awaits in the courtyard, my dear, but we have to go now. The favorable winds won't last long.
All right, I'm coming. Where's Toto?
I hereby decree that the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion shall rule in my stead. Obey them as you would me. Come, Dorothy, it's now or never.
Wait, come here. No, wait, don't go without me.
I can't come back. I don't know how this works. Goodbye, folks, goodbye.
Oh no, I'll never get home.
Look, there's someone who can help.
She doesn't need to be helped any longer. She's always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Then why didn't you tell her at the start?
Because she needed to figure it out for herself.
Well, what have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I learned that it wasn't enough for me to just want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because if it's not there, I never really lost to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
But that's so easy. I could have thought of it for her.
I should have felt it in my heart.
She had to figure it out for herself. Now those ruby slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Now?
Whenever you wish.
It's gonna be so hard to say goodbye. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry over us so dreadfully. Here's your oil can.
Now I know I've got a heart, because it's breaking.
Goodbye, Lion. I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
I wouldn't have found it if it hadn't been for you.
Oh, Scarecrow, I think I'll miss you most of all.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Now all you do is think to yourself, there's no place like home, and click your heels together 3 times.
There's no place like home. 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 There's no place like home.
Dorothy, it's Auntie Em, dear.
Auntie Em, it's you.
Oh, I just stopped by because I heard the little girl got caught in the big storm. But it seems like she's okay now.
She got quite a bump on the head. We thought there for a second she was going to leave us.
But I did leave you, Uncle Henry, and I tried to get back for days and days.
There. It was just a bad dream.
No, it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And I remember that some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. And all the same, all I kept saying to anybody was, I want to go home. And they sent me home. Does anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but we're home, Toto, home. And this is my room, and you're all here. And I'm never going to leave here ever, ever again because I love you all. And, oh, Aunt Em, there's no place like home.
Let's hear it for the cast and crew of The Wizard of Oz. Thank you so much for coming. I wish we had the time for me to go down the line and talk to you about how each person in this cast has grown as an actor and a human being and made new connections. It's really been a remarkable journey. And I'm really sad to put this one to bed, I have to say. And I want to also thank, just for a second, the remarkable crew of adults that have helped to make this happen. Mrs. Welch, and Miss Segovia, and Mr. LaJoy, and Mr. Ethan, and Miss Lewis, and most of all, my partner in crime, Stephanie Gregory, who made these people sound so wonderful. That's hilarious. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you very much. And it'll be a nice place on my office wall. All right, I think there's a reception and you're going to hang all your clothes up, right? Yes. All right, Yes, we're going to wait. We're going to stop and take a cast photo. So back up and make a little impromptu, sorry. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Find a spot. Oh, friends, you have to all come over here. Okay, clearly we didn't plan this. All right. Thank you all for coming.